And that is why I said, somebody was saying that in that comment that maybe Mayegun, you should come and help. I don't get dog in your fights. I'm also from a state that is so mismanaged. And guess what? Ogun State is one of the backward states in Nigeria with all the potential that Ogun State has. Go to Ogun State. If you sabi cry, you will cry for us too. So I'm not kind of trying to be like a sanctimonious here. I'm just trying to show the rest of you that, you may be comfortable with my criminal is better than your criminal. My thief is better than your thief. And you can give all the excuses you have in the whole world. And that's what actually makes these guys last this long. They will last forever. Because a lot of you are willing and ready to actually speak for them, defend them because of where you are coming from. I mean, what is going to be the template? I remember when we do say, that people need to fight for good governance. Say, where are they going to see that from? Like, what's going to be the template? People they don't understand what good governance is. They have no idea what it is like. So wherever they are being offered, they can only compare to what they had the last time. And they tell you that this one is still preferable. It is still preferable. You go tell them that, but you deserve better, man. It's the best. He used the word best for a bunch of incompetent criminals like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to point that out, okay? Tomorrow, they say it is like the contest of the dwarfs. When the dwarfs are contesting, say, I'm taller than you. This one is a taller. Say, well, you are all dwarfs. That's no different. That's no different. Unfortunately, right? So, and then they turn around to drop something. Here is somebody that is trying to kind of pretend to be different, which is obvious, right? The Labour Party guys. And then boom. They said that the Labour guy don't drop out. And he has now dropped out for Asue. Obaseki's, what do you call it? Obaseki's stooge. Why do you have to go around and then drops and say, okay, somebody has stepped down? So this is coming from Obaseki's guys, and it is all coming out of a desperation. A lot of them have told me, Mayegun, Obaseki's PDP is going to win. I said, okay. Maybe it's always about the contest of the best rigger. Let the best rigger win. Is that not what you do? Do you think it's an election? Do you really think so? It's going to be about the best rigger. So if these guys have no money like PDP and they have no money like APC, so it will be a shock. That would be the biggest shock if these Labour guys actually pull anything. I don't have any dog in your fight, but why do you have to put out fake news that Labour Party don't drop out or can't endorse Obaseki's candidates? Like, what kind of desperation is that? For people who are like, it's a straight fight. You know what other thing they did? They have obedience in Edo. Few months ago, okay, there was this fight. That was kind of like a joke of the century. It was so disgraceful. Those who were shouting, Obi, 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 they said that obedient alignment or something, and then, obedient for Asue, obedient for PDP, for somebody who did so much to undermine you and your movement in Edo State. I bet by Benny say no, obedient for Ashe, then give them money. I want generation of loafers, generation of scroungers, generation of low lives, political jobbers, you call them. Those who have suffered enough enough misgovernance. They gave them money. And they started saying obedient. What do you concern obedient with PDP? What the heck? And so it be political jobbers. Then they came around and said that, you know what? This Labour Party guy is working for APC. Okay. How? Why? They said because they voted for Obi doesn't mean that they want to have a Labour Party governor. They will rather stick with Obadonki and his as to G. Obedience. So you like PDP? See, this one, Edo is different. Edo is just collect your money. I go day here. When your own, when your shege is extended, I go day here. Isn't it? Then they said that the guy is for the fact that the guy is contesting. They said na APC hired him. Obedient to they tackle their supposed candidates in Edo. You won't understand it. Edo is different. Edo Central, Edo East, Edo West, Edo Middle, Edo Top, or something. They shall share themselves. Edo Best. All of this just to discredit something that is a little bit different, because they want to back their usual horse, PDP, APC. It is that massive. So when I saw them published this fake news, I was like, in another 24 hours, we shall see how that goes, or 48 hours. So the guy came out and said, no, I didn't step down. No, why would I step down?
I am in this race. I remain in this race because that is what Edo people need today. I resist any attempt by anyone to try to convince my teaming supporters that anything has changed. Nothing has changed. We are in the race. And I encourage all voters in Edo State to go to the polls tomorrow and exercise their constitutional rights. Labour Party is still in this race. Olumide Osaibovo Akpata is governorship candidate of the Labour Party. Yusuf Asama Kadiri, senior advocate of Nigeria, is deputy governorship candidate of the Labour Party. There is no iota of truth in this very insidious document that says that we are no longer in the race. We are very much in the race.
You are. And you shall see the race to the end. When Yakubu will make his announcement, you already have conflict of interest where with the weakest cousin. With the weakest cousin is the INEC electoral commissioner in that place. It's called conflict of interest. Before now, Obadonki took Aswe to go and see with the wiki for support, knowing that with the weakest cousin is the one in charge that will kind of declare who is going to win or not. Twice. And with the wiki said he declined because Obadonki bit the finger that fed him when Oshiomole was to show him the door in 2020. So he can't come back now to come and seek his favor when it seems that it doesn't have all it takes to face this federal might. You know that. I mean, I showed you that. I mean, I show you that one here on this platform. Now, with the weakest cousin who is ready to make the announcement of who is going to be your next governor or not, said, well, it's all lies. I'm just doing my job. So anybody that says that we want to change the risk, I think I have this is the video.
We have a mandate and vision that we will conduct election that is free, fair, credible, and all-inclusive. There will be transparency in the system. We have started it right from the distribution of non-sensitive and sensitive material to the local government. We invited all the political parties. I want to challenge any political party. Let them tell me what I have done wrong so far. Let them tell me. It is not enough to accuse you. Does it mean that the minister of FCT will not have relatives? Because he has relatives, all his relatives should be excluded from political appointment? Is it your view that because you are related to the minister, you are no longer a Nigerian, I'm no longer a Rivers man. Nigeria should grow above this. And that is what is keeping us behind in this country. Nobody talk about competence. Nobody talk about whether the person can do the job. Nobody talk whether the person can have the pressure to withstand the allegation. I am ready. I will not favor any political party. At the end of the day, the people of Edo will have an election that is free from pity. We have.
Do you believe in? I mean, normally, right? I mean, you can't say because Wiki is a minister, his family members, they cannot collect appointment, political appointment. That's a political appointment. Oh, nobody say the guy work for INEC as a civil servant. Oh, now political appointment. Oh, they appointed him for that purpose. But it doesn't really matter whether you trust him or not. Una don't enter him. It's just that from tomorrow morning, I'll begin to receive the videos of how the entire rigging is going to be conducted. It's finalized, it's formalized, and all that. People go soon, they cry. They don't rig them, they don't, you know. Because according to Tifnumbu, do you want a do? Tifnumbu's promise.
You know me well. Yeah. You know I don't share money well. We are still going to fight further. Don't worry, we are with you. You will not walk alone. One thing I can show you is this. Do you want to go back? Yeah! As the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I will give the door back to you. And then we turn to a beautiful, if not more beautiful than Lagos, will be equal to Lagos. Be assured of that.
Do you want to do? I thought I should remind you of that, okay? I don't know be Lagos. I don't know be Lagos. We'll find out tomorrow. So make una no bite me. I am just trying to kind of wake your subconsciousness so that somehow, you can be able to juxtapose from your imagination to reality in a contraption where there is no election but charade. They are already sharing the money this evening. From tomorrow, they will share more. And but look at this policeman. They say they are doing show of force. Now these policemen go conduct the election tomorrow. Anyway, for a plus, the Tire Sellers Association of Nigeria Edo State branch, they are the recent endorsement that Asue got. And I saw that. I was like, okay. The people who are selling tires in Edo State, they believe that Asue can do it. And they ordered their supporters to mobilize their members to mobilize support for Asue tomorrow. I hope it's going to be enough on camera. Tire sellers.
I am here standing boldly to welcome every one of us here today because we have in our midst the wait and see governor. And also, we have another visitor that is coming to take place.
Everybody testify you are good. Even on this program, I have a Templar here from Anambra who said, Asue is better. So the tire dealers also says, you are good, Igodalo, you are good. Asue, you good. Oh, no, sorry. People testify you are good. Then Niger. Anyway, enough of that, Edo. I just quickly stop by in Ibadan. So you see this man. It be like the sea where they walk like elephants, on the chop like ants. How can you be working as a taxi driver making about 20,000 naira every day, only to spend 17,000 of that on fuel? And the remaining 3,000 naira can't even feed you and your family. I will cry if this was me too. In Tifnubunomic. T-Pain Nigeria.
4,000 naira. You work for 20,000. You want 3,000. And money matter. You rob. One is still out of it. You're very busy. One is still out. One is still out. No, Mungo.
Nigeria.
Yeah. Kodawala. Allah ba yibada. Allah kwa na ikwembe. Àwọn le yoro kwa ikwembe. Ojú ìmọ̀dárí bó dọ̀wọ́ pé kó yí padà ìyá ń jẹ wá ìjọba àwọn òṣùwọ̀n ìlú ń ké gbogbo dárí tí wọ́n ṣe báyìí wọn lójú tì ní wọ́n ń gbé ẹsẹ̀ gbẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́ náà ń gbé ẹsẹ̀ o kí wọ́n yí padà tí a bá yí padà tí èmi ni Wahab Ajíbáyé Wahab Ajíbáyé.
Thank you, Jare Baba Wahab. Frustrated driver. He's the owner of his car, his taxi. He said he makes about 20,000 a day, spends 17,000 on fuel, 3,000 is where he takes home, and that is not even enough to take care of his family. These are too tough. These are too hard. Imagine if you can't be person go collect installment taxi. Installment taxi. Inside that contraption, now die you day. And this is just the beginning. He said everywhere he's been to, because, he's somebody who kind of carry passengers every now and then. And possibly Nigerians are always talking in his taxi. He said everybody is cursing them. This APC, they are cursing them. They need to go. God Almighty should send them away. God Almighty should bring another set of people. I know. Similarly, these students, in that same, I think it's in that same Ibadan, they are begging the people to say, Ṣé fẹ́ pa wá ni? Tí ó dìgbà tá a bá ń dolo ṣókà tó lọ sí school.
We want to be one carry sugar daddy before we be able to pay for our school fees. Consider some of us that are paying it for ourselves. It's not a crime to want to come to school. Education is not a crime, but it's our right.
Thank you, my dear sister. Unfortunately, it's no longer your right. It is now a privilege. They would rather all of you to go and get sugar daddy to pay your school fees. So, and if you never get sugar daddy, maybe you should go and do hookup to pay your. Then, if you can't do hookup, imagine this double tragedy, right? The people that enjoyed free education, they've now turned education into luxury. And it is no longer right. It is now a privilege if you go to school. Now, they say if you don't go to school, you are likely probably going to end up as a failure. Or you can't go to school, safe. You can't do Olosho, do this, do that, can't graduate. Job no day. Like it's all waste. Eh? Till they started going after sugar daddy. My dear, you better go after sugar daddy, go sugar mommy, go. But what is going to be the end goal? After you kind of get the certificate, what are you going to use it for in that contraption? Let's be honest. What? It's up to you. I saw that day and I was like, well, got the people, even the policemen. This is not new though, right? The policemen that were supposed to be going after criminals, they themselves don't turn to criminals, extortionists. Before, if police say, I will shoot you, people could give them money. Now, money no day. Shoot me. Police come to fight person inside car. They beat woman inside car because the woman won't pay. It is still that's the state of Nigeria now. And it's not funny, in case if you are there just laughing. Take a look at this. A woman refused to pay 250,000 naira bribe to a frustrated police officer that didn't sell anything to her. People kind of have to like intervene. Why are you beating this woman? Why are you beating this woman? You know, you know, fit what the woman do. Everybody frustrates. You need to propose.
What's the problem? Come here. Come here. Oh, wait, no. Yes, come here. Oh, wait, no. Come here. What is this? Oh, wait, no. 250,000 naira. 250,000 naira. Yes. Well, I can't to buy it. 250,000 naira. Waiting. I'm not giving it to you. Let that to leave me. 250,000 naira. 250,000 naira. Hey, go. 20,000 naira. I don't think cocky bomb. What is cocky bomb? Let's shoot. Why is that? Not the 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira. You just come. Whiskey. I'm calling you. Whiskey. Cocky bomb. Whiskey. What is cocky bomb? Come here, your key. What are you bomb? What are you bomb? You don't need to drive. Yes. Yes. What Charlie, give my money, I kill you. What are you about mommy? Let me record. Yes, I can record. What are you about mommy? Yes. What are you about mommy? What are you about my phone? On my phone. Yes, Charlie. What are you about mommy? Yes, you blame yourself. No problem. You blame yourself. What are you about mommy? Blame yourself. You blame yourself. You blame yourself. You blame yourself. What is doing with my mommy? 250,000 naira. 250,000 naira, yes. 250,000 naira. See what I do with you. Come. I'm at your house. Yes. We are telling everybody here. What's the problem? 250,000 naira. Give us our key. Give us our key. See, you are putting my.
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily pay, which are not even based on salaries. But our government thinks that the lockdown is the best solution to coronavirus, and proving it to an extent and to the levels of alacrity that if someone die in coronavirus, it's